What's up, everybody? We are in Southwest Miami, and on today's video what we're going to do is Miami safe at night. We're going to walk around Miami at night. Right now we are in La Esquina de la Fama. This is the Cuban side of Miami, right across from Cuba Vera. This is 8th Street. This is kind of like the Cuban side, you know? The Cuban. Sounds of music playing in all directions. Show you guys real quick. There's like a mural here. Now you might have seen Akon has done music videos here. Pitbull has done music videos here. So this is kind of like a really famous little intersection. But there's a mural here, La Esquina de la Fama and all that. You have a mural to a lot of people. You have George Washington, the father of the American independence. You have the Eagle, the Statue of Liberty. You got Abraham Lincoln, who freed the slaves. Oh, ya está? Okay, gracias. That's a Cuban sandwich, bro. Like, I normally get the steak sandwich, but they don't have it today. So that's a Cuban sandwich, but probably one of the best ones that I've ever had right there. Forget about Tampa, bro. I'm talking about Miami. That is a good Cuban sandwich. Sorry, paired up with a little bit of Cuban coffee. I think it's kind of small, but whatever. And then we got some croquetas. And then some guava pastries up in here. I'll show you guys real quick. I got croquetas. Yeah. Yeah, man. We're gonna walk Miami. That's we're in Southwest Miami right now, Little Havana. We're gonna walk Miami and see if it's safe to walk around at night. I'm gonna give you guys some tips so when you come to Miami, you kind of get how this thing works out here. So it is Saturday night, and I'm gonna give you guys some of the tips you can, have if you've never walked to Miami. Now, it's pretty active tonight for a Saturday night here. We're on Southwest 8th. This is the Calle Ocho, the Cuban district. Most people would probably go to like Wynwood or something, but this is like the real Miami out here. So we're gonna walk this and just give you guys an idea. You can hear Pitbull blasting over there with the music, with the camera recording. Because I have the camera. Most of the scam people are going to stay out of my way. It's not really what they want, but I'll break you guys down a little bit on how this works right here, So basically, there's a lot of scams and a lot of frauds you got to watch out for, and people that like come up to you. One of the things that I've noticed here in Little Havana is the white guy from up north that's moved here, and like that's a tricky one because if you're coming from up north, everybody's Spanish, you might be intimidated because nobody here speaks English for the most part. So you're thinking, okay, here's this white guy, right? Well, that's actually the worst one out of all the people you're gonna run into. It's a guy that's already an American, who acts like it's cool. Hey, I'll walk with you. I'll give you a guy, whatever. That's the dude you probably don't want to like walk with. You'll be all right as long as you stay on the main strip. You'll be all right. If you hit the back streets, then that's like a whole cave of robber situation. But you'll be all right. Pretty active today for me in this part of Miami. There's a lot of police up through here. Just stay out of the back streets. You go a few blocks down, and then it's different. Once you hit it a few blocks down, then it's a little bit different. Overall, you're usually okay anywhere in Miami. I think this area here, you will encounter a lot of like strange people with different stories, like whatever, like you encounter in any city this size, really. But the one that I've encountered here, it's like the guy that speaks English, Oh, they're from up north. So that's one that you could definitely fall for in Miami. Especially, if you're visiting from like another state, you're not used to how Miami is, and the guy speaks English and wants to walk with you, doesn't look too, dirty, whatever, but he's really homeless. They just keep up appearances pretty well. When it's this packed, it's a little bit better because there's so many people out and about. But when it's like less people out and about, is actually when I have found it to be kind of worse with people approaching you and stuff. But this is the real Miami right here. A lot of tourists go to Wynwood, or they go to other places like Miami Beach. But to me, this is the real Miami. This out here is the real Miami out here. Salsa music playing. That's the real Miami. It's packed tonight. There's a lot more people here than usual. I mean, it's pretty packed for real. Oh, that's what's up. There you go, y'all. But I'm talking about merengue music, I'm talking about salsa music, I'm talking about just real Miami out here. Again, like, where I have encountered problems here in the past has been hitting the back streets at night. Definitely that's a no, stay on the main strip. And the other thing that I've encountered trouble with is meeting people and hanging out with them and whatever. Like, they'll try to act like, you know, and they won't look like straight up bums. They'll look pretty decent, they might speak English, but at the end of the day, they're street people that are out here hustling, so don't let that appearance of, you know, looking like they're a tourist too might fool you. So if you got that down, you're good. And you can see there's police everywhere. I mean, this is the authentic real Miami. This is not, you know, South Beach. This is a real Miami, bro. Yeah, man, it's lively tonight. I mean, I haven't seen it like this in a while. I ain't seen Miami like this in a while, bro. I ain't seen it like this in a minute, bro. It's alive tonight for real. I mean, this is the real Miami. Like, this is life of Florida right here, bro. You know? It's still a lot nicer than like Delray, I think. In Delray, I think there's more scammers and houses in Delray right now. But yeah, bro. Puerto Rican flag mofongo, bro. I love my mofongo. And it ain't just Cuban out here. You got Puerto Rican, you got Dominican. So it's not just Cuban, bro. Keep that in mind too. It's a lot of Dominican, a lot of Puerto Rican, a lot of Colombian food. And let me tell you, I love my Colombian food too, so it ain't just Cuban. It's packed tonight. Cuban flag and the flag of Spain right there. Pretty cool. So, I mean, when it's packed like this, it's pretty much legit. You're good to go. Especially like on a Saturday night, it's packed. There's people out and about. You're good, man. Like I said, when it's a little bit less crowded, that's where kind of like it's a little bit different, you know? So yeah, bro, that's real Miami here. And again, like, see here, like, it's a little bit less crowded here. Like, this is where you kind of got to watch out. If you get like back in the back streets and kind of like less packed areas, then you want to pay a little bit more attention. Bueno, se renta un cuarto para compartir con una mujer sola. This sounds like a scam all day long, bro. And they got a 239 number? Oh no. Oh, 231. That sounds like a scam. Tell me that doesn't sound like a scam. Looking for a single Christian woman who wants to rent a room. Are you kidding me, bro? You know that's not right. Keep moving through here. But yeah, I mean, Miami is all right. So far, nobody's approached, especially with the camera. Nobody's gonna approach us. But I don't think on a night like tonight, there's so many people out and about. Now, if you want something a little bit safer, if you're a little bit scared, oh my God, you don't speak English. There's also a place called Coral Gables, which is a whole lot safer if that's what you're into. If if that's what you need, there's Coral Gables. Coral Gables will definitely feel a little bit safer to you. But, you know. Not bad life. I mean, lots of Latin food. Oh, by the way, that sandwich we ate was pretty good. For some reason, there were chunks that were kind of hard in there. Like, I don't know why. I guess they didn't cut it right when they cut it. But the food was good. I mean, one of the best Cuban sandwiches that I have. I don't normally have a steak sandwich, but it is what it is. That's what they had. They ran out of steak sandwiches, so what you gonna do, you know? What you gonna do? That's what they had. Little Havana right here. That's pretty cool. We'll explore the real Miami. I'm not talking about the tourist crap. Say real Miami. That's what I mean. Locals only Miami. You know what I mean? Like real Miami. Like the people that live in Miami. That's what I mean. Like the people that live in Miami, like they still out here, but like real Miami. You know what I mean? Like real Miami. And this neighborhood parties hard. I mean, like till 3 in the morning. You hit the back streets, and there'll be music playing as well. So when I moved back to Florida, I wanted to move back to Miami. Problem was I couldn't find any rent. But yes, that's what we wanted when we came back. Fortunately, no rental available. Experience. I was ready to say, what? Forget it. Put me knee high in the Lehigh. You know what I mean? Put me all the way in Little Havana. But there was nothing available at the time. There's nothing available. There's still, it's hard to find rents in Miami. I don't know how people that live here do it. I guess you just don't move around as much. But what's this place here? Oh, cigars, but I don't smoke. But anyways, you know, Cuban culture, that's pretty big, but I don't smoke. And again, like I said, when you get in the back streets, it really changes everything. So like, stay up out of the alleyways and back streets. You just stay up on the main strips, you'll be okay. So okay, Little Havana, la pequeñita Havana, packed. Nope. Little Havana, man, pretty active today. Usually not nearly this packed. Quítate medio a serie. What's Miami with a quítate medio a serie? Without one, actually. For quítate medio a serie, no way, you know? The people clubbing out here. Fat. This is Celia Cruz right here, bro. Celia Cruz. She one of the most legendary artists of Cuban descent. Really good music. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore. And you can see the Miami skyline in the distance too, bro. It's not like in Wynwood where it's like in your face, but you can definitely see the Miami skyline in the distance. I'm walking away. And then there's Domino Park, of course, where the old Cuban guys can play dominoes. You know, dominoes is part of a Cuban. Kind of a Cuban sport of sorts. You know, domino's pretty popular. Lots of Cuban flags everywhere. American flags too. And murals, all that good stuff, man. It's packed out here for real, man. Yes, for 20 bucks, it ain't bad. Get rid of it. There it is, guys. I mean, we've walked this whole area here. Yeah. All over us. So, walked this whole area. Absolutely no problems at all. You know, any police on every corner, but it's enough police, you know what I mean? So there it is, Miami at night, bro. Definitely walkable, definitely safe, no issues at all. Now we got to get across to the other side of the road where Katie's at. You got these chickens everywhere you look. You got these big chickens. See the flag on the ground there? Very neat. These chickens are all over Miami. Chicken cross at the crosswalk when it comes to getting to the other side of the road, simply because I just don't want to get a ticket. I don't want to cop on out and catch it for jaywalking, so I'll cross at the light up there. South Carolina. Welcome to Florida, bro. That's the way to do it right there. You're gonna come to Florida, see the real Florida, see the real Miami. No tourist trap crap. This taco place is good too. They got some good tacos. And the people were awesome. On one of my last trips, I needed to charge my my laptop so I could transfer the memory cards, and they hooked me up. And I'm sure, you know how many people come through here telling me like, please, I need to charge my cell phone. They actually trusted me and like they actually like helped me. And you think with as many like, with as many people that's like come through here, you would really think like there's no way in the world they're gonna believe me. Like how many people through here in the big city got a different story going on, right? But no, nonetheless, they hooked me up, they helped me, and thankfully Yeah. If you want good tacos, this is a really good taco place. And looks parking available. How about that? Can't beat that. Parking available. So if you're not familiar with Cuban food, you're afraid to try Cuban food. By the way, if you come to Miami and you don't try Cuban food, what is wrong with you? There's La Esquina de la Fama, famous Cuban corner restaurant. We're done. Let's get up out of here. So much more to see, so much more to explore. Finish this mural. So you have Abraham Lincoln, who freed the slaves, Benny Moré, who's from the same part of Cuba I'm from, Celia Cruz right there, that's how you spell her name, Celia Cruz, Tito Puente. So you have all of the legendary Hispanic people and other, not just Hispanic, I mean, you got American too here, so, and that's why it's called the Corner of Fame, because basically these are the most famous people. Pedro Infante, you know, Selena, so there's a few Mexican people here, and there's a Mexican mural, so Jose Marti, who's Cuban, all right, liberator of Cuba, and like that, just of all the Latin American countries, Cantinflas, you know what I mean, Mexican too. Awesome Cuban, Mexican, American, all of the most legendary people right there. And that's why it's called the Corner of Fame, because if you end up here, you're famous. Hey, come on, man, give me my dollar, man. Yeah, this is the real Miami, people. This ain't the stuff you've been seeing on, this ain't the tourist route. Like, this is like, I seen one car from South Carolina.